Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a very late part of To Watch the World Burn on the Realm of Thrones mod. I do apologize. I went out with my family all day, and as soon as I got in, I was very tired, as I hadn't slept the night before very well. So essentially, big mess up. Apologies. Short part, but you know the drill. Now, to make up for it being a short part, we're going to go fuck up some Dothraki lords. That's my apology. We're going to go make my diplomatic rating really shit. Now, although I will say the reason I obviously was actually very keen on going out today, and the reason I obviously prioritized going out over my YouTube, unlike I would normally do, is it was enough. We went to Cadbury's World in the UK, which is a tour of the Cadbury's factory, and it's really cool. So yeah, I consider it completely justified. Now let's focus on absolutely destroying this army.
Towards the enemy!
So we're gonna do the Khan strategy because they have 104 cavalry. What the fuck? Oh fuck, they're charging. Run away, run away, run away.
Soldier,
Move forward a little bit, lads. Want to make sure all of you can see. I don't know what Lora cavalry is like, but they look like they've got shining armor, so. Like shining armor and shields. This may have been a mistake. Yeah, we'll tell them to engage. Like we'll try and use the strategy you guys have taught me, where you press F4, F1, F4. They what's it called? They'll skirmish. Lora units look really fucking heavily armored, and we are not heavily armored at all. As obviously we all know, after many exploits of me fucking up massively because I'm not armored. I like how I'm not heavily armored. Immediately in the middle of the goddamn fray, doing what I can to kill them, like right up close as personal as up close and personal as possible. No, leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh, yeah, dickhead. Dodge the trees like that. Yeah, so you can't. You're not a fucking pro like me. We're going to lose some men. This is, I didn't realize they had so much cavalry. If I'd realized they had so much cavalry, I would have done this battle. We're not ready to be fighting cavalry, like, properly, because we don't have, like, our own variation of cavalry. That's, like, yeah, melee. Let's hope my men don't fuck this up. Yeah, they probably just ended up charging as soon as I died, so my wife has also gone down. But, no, we've done it. We didn't lose actually as many men as I was expecting either. So, Prince Adoros Aloran. There's no call for further bloodshed? Oh, yes, there is. This is called this thing called a beheading. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's really popular. What I do is I get an axe and I chop your head off. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a very revolutionary surgery. But a chew. Who is the leader of Loraf now? So it's Zacharus. Yeah, because Adoros Aloran was murdered by the monster. I don't know who did it, but he's very rude. Whistle, whistle, whistle. Do. Wasn't me. Don't know what you're on about. Right, so let's recapture some troops. And I said by recapture, I mean let's re-recruit some troops to get ourselves back to fighting fit. And we'll do some more, I'm going to go back to doing caravans for a little bit. Now, I know you guys want to watch me do some fights against some lords, but the reason, like I said, I'm trying to build up capital so we've got a good base. So when we do, decide that's it, we're going back, we're going to go be an absolute dick to everyone. I want to make sure I've got enough capital to not worry about it. Because obviously the first people going to try and take over is Lora, if they're still alive by the time I'm ready. Because, it takes a while to get ready to, conquer, like... Tier 4 is when we can, really start thinking about being a kingdom. Before then, though, it's yeah, no, tier 4 is like the only real, I'd say, like, if we're not tier 4, it's not worth starting a kingdom because we can't start a kingdom. We can conquer land, but we can't like create the kingdom for it. Without a kingdom, we'll be a lot. We'll be very much at the mercy of everyone around us because we won't be able to get vassals. We won't be able to get won't be able to make an army because it requires to be part of a kingdom. And even if you have your own land, that isn't classing as a kingdom. It's just classed as you have land. So we need to be very, very, very careful about this. Which is the reason, you know, I'm trying to do it in a very specific... Like, I'm trying to, you know, build up the capital. Because, you know, our army's pretty expensive. It's not as expensive as I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a little bit more expensive. But, you know, praise be that it isn't. But, yeah, I was expecting a little bit more expensive. But, still, yeah, we're going to go... Like I said, we're going to go focus on caravans just because that's where our economy will be. I mean, we've got 29 Gs for that, actually. That's not too bad. But the problem is it does come with that I have to kill an enemy lord, and that's just, you know, not what I want right now. Now, there is... Some of you just said, why implement a rule if I'm not going to abide by it? So I am abiding by it. I'm just going to ignore... Or why if I'm going to ignore lords. Sorry, I'll quote you correctly. And I did answer saying, obviously, it was a rule I forgot about the penalty. But because the penalty is really bad, but there are no mods that, like... make the penalty make sense to me. So like while I'm okay with it, I want to have my own kingdom before we start messing about with that rule too much. So once we, like I said, if I do decide to engage a lord, I will kill them if I capture them. It's just I don't want to what's it called, I don't want to have such a negative relations with everyone in the world that I'm essentially screwed when we start our kingdom. Or even if I try to join a kingdom, like if I decide, like, you know, maybe the Bloodstallion doesn't want to form, like maybe he just wants to join the Dothraki for a while and just get good, like, just be part of something that gets loads of loot. You know, the real issue is, you know, we're running into relationships and whatnot. Even though people seem to be, some people are devious, they still don't like the fact that we behead people, and it's a very weird, like I don't think I don't think the makers of Bannerlord really thought. Well, I feel like they probably put a lot of effort in, but they just don't. I don't think they realized, you know, like, or maybe they didn't add like many different counter, like, you know, the balances to, like, say, okay, if they have this trait, they get upset, but if they have this trait, they don't. Because obviously that's going to be the best we can do. Is that would be nice if they rebalance it. So like. Like a people of, like, not evil people, but a people of, like, warriors or, like, raiders like the Dothraki would be like, yeah, fuck those enemy lords, murder them, sell them for profit, you know. And then, like, they would be, you know, even if you're not, like, if you're, as long as you're not part of a kingdom, maybe you'd get relationship bonus with them just selling, like, you know, people, and they like that. But it's just something to think about. Like, I obviously I can't do anything about it. I don't know how to mod, and I don't know anyone who does. So, but if you want to make a mod for Mount and Blade, please do make that, because for the love of God, it'd be great. Partners in crime, surrendering bank partners will always offer to join you, and plus 2% down. I don't use bandit troops. Sure, we'll use this one because I probably will have a criminal rating in a lot of places. 37 or the 50 will always win.
Cut them down!
Off you go, lads. We're going to go massacre these poor guys. I say poor. They're not poor at all. They deserve everything that comes to them, but still. Like, you dare trade in Azak's narrow sea lane? Holy shit, we've already lost 2. These guys ain't fucking about, apparently. Yeah, oh, I fucking hate the Roynar cavalry. Yeah, the Roynar cavalry are really fucking annoying because they just got big ass axes. And luckily it was only screamers, which is my best unit, so, you know, lucky me. Alright, let's put these people down like they deserve to be, like the dogs they are. If you see a guy holding a bow up to you, just hold your shield up until his arm gets tired. As soon as you drop that shield, he's just going to shoot you in the face if he's got an arrow not. But, hey. Fucking hell, 4 screamers have gone down now. These guys are actually doing decent. Look at them. We got 1 left. I'm gonna assume they're this way. I'm also going to assume that we most certainly aren't going to catch them. And I would be right. Shame. For shame. Let's take some prisoners. Let's get 10 more troops upgraded. Oh, fuck off. I've got to stop doing that. I've got to make sure I... Okay, so we didn't loot everything there, but we are at max loot. That's fine. Okay, we didn't get to loot, do you? Right, so just make sure we loot everything this time, and like instead of being idiots and not looting everything. Make sure we're nice and fast. Fuck you, you armed traders. I don't know. That sounded like a woman, but nobody's been knocked out, so... Oh, they do. I mean, there are... what's it called? Crossbow. What are they called? The female troops. I can't remember. The Sword Sisters. That's the one. So it could have been the Sword Sisters. You never know. Knocked that. Fucking hell! That guy got yeeted. Yeah, it was a Sword Sister. Alright, how have you lost? No losses just yet. I'm expecting probably 1 or 2 still. There we go. Just absolute W's everywhere right now. There we go. Oh no, we're exceeding our capacity, but that's kind of what we want. We're in the perfect place to exceed our capacity. Ooh, caravan of the Dire. Oh, you little bitch. You got past me. You didn't. Sucks to be you.
Engage!
Yeah, we will be fighting lords. For those of you who were like, oh, Joe, just fight some lords. We will be fighting lords. Do not worry. It's just, like I said, there are, I know, like, a lot of, like, again, I think, like, I've commented this before, but yes, I know a lot of YouTubers will cut out, like, the grind, and that's because, like, you know, they're like, oh, don't forget, all right, people won't pay attention. And, like, as far as I'm concerned, some of my favorite parts are just the, this part where, you know, we're just building up and stuff. Because I feel like if I don't show everything, there's, like, I feel like, because I don't trust, like, people myself, because I feel like, oh, they're just doing too well. You don't show what you're doing, I feel like people will just assume you're cheating. And that could just be my mentality, because I know there are a few YouTubers out there who used to do that. Obviously, there were never any big ones, so it's okay. Like, I'm not going to, you know, oh, name and shame some big YouTubers. I'm not. Obviously, that's just not true. But there are some smaller ones I used to like follow who I just don't like, just that. But still, I don't like to edit stuff out, and I don't like to do stuff like that because I just don't think it's fun. I feel like, you know, it's if you get to see the whole adventure's more fun because you know like where we came from, where we're going, and you know, I feel like it's got a better vibe to it. But that unfortunately does mean there will be slower periods, and that's just how it is. But once we get to the faster period, you know, we'll have earned it, and we'll have like, you know, I won't have been doing stuff in the background or, you know, reloading, and because that's another thing. You can't like. I just killed a forgotten screamer at the end there. Well done, Joe. But like, that's another thing. If I'm like editing stuff out, you can't see if I've saved and reloaded on the line, like, or if I've save scummed. And I don't like the idea of like being able to save scum because again, it's just how I do YouTube. I don't like the idea of, you know, that being a possibility. Because if I save scum, I want you guys to know I save scum. Because then I've like obviously saved scum for a reason that I think is detriment to the like. I feel like I've been conned for something like, you know, in case of the old realms where I. Balthazar Gel just fucking somehow bullshitted my entire army, even though we had double his men. Yeah, which is bullshit. But yeah, stuff like that. But anyway, let's focus on the actual part, and I hope you guys appreciate the way I do things, and hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys want edited content, let me know, and I'll maybe I'll like do like edit some live streams down. I'm not very good at editing, so I wouldn't know what to do, but I'm sure I can always attempt to learn. I did make a promise to a friend that I would try and learn, so this will actually fulfill my own promise as well. But Let me know if that's something you guys are interested in. Like, again, it will never be the focus of my channel. I prefer making long-form content. It's just what I prefer. And yes, I know I'm going for a bit of a slower period right now, but don't worry. Christmas period, we've got a lot of stuff coming out. I've got one Let's Play that is technically uploaded on the channel for their channel members, but it's not out for channel members yet. It will be out, hopefully. By the time this video is out, it should be out. I'm going to try and get the description written, because all I need to do is write the description, and it can be released. And then it will be released later this week for everyone. But it's a new Bannerlord series, so hope you all are interested in that. I do have another series that I need to start recording on, I believe, Thursday, because it comes out. The game comes out on Thursday, which should be really fun. But there's also one other thing that I might be recording this month, and it's a big might because whether or not I'll be getting access to it. So we'll see. A bit because I don't obviously want to buy the game myself. But yeah. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. And if you guys have said it, just let me know what type of content you want, because again, I'm happy to try new stuff, obviously. But this will always be my bread and butter, is the long form. Anyway, let's focus on the actual Let's Play now instead of talking shit, because, you know, this is a shorter part as it is, so we need to make sure we're getting some progress done. And in all fairness, we've done a lot of combat in this. I'd say this is like very,
Attack now!
you know, well done. I'd say like we're looking after ourselves. Right, put an arrow in. Oh yeah, beautiful. Those Roynak, I hate those fucking Roynak cavalry. Like, I'd actually probably, if they were like, if I could make like a better version of them, which I definitely obviously could, I think Azak would put those as his melee cavalry, just like guys with big ass fucking axes charging at you. Like, yeah, hello, look at my axe. I feel like that's still very, it's not Dothraki, but it's still very Raider-like, and I feel like that is complement Dothraki style quite a bit. I think it'd be something Azak would look into. Cause I think that's what my melee cavalry were gonna. I branch out my melee cavalry to just have big ass axes. I think the real issue is we're gonna have just trouble with sieges because we have like no dedicated siege units. We're also at 96 people. Sorry, 93 people. So let's go sell everything. We've got our bow skill up, so let's get horse master so I can use any bow on anything. I'm gonna go buy myself a noble longbow because I prefer the noble longbow when it comes to actual. Actually, no, we'll keep the bow we've got. We'll keep the bow we've got. We're not gonna waste time. I still will in the future buy my favorite bow, the noble longbow, because it just has that beautiful amount of pierce on it. Let's sell everything that isn't. Yeah, I'm gonna say as soon as I try to sell armor, I'm gonna have like it's gonna have no money. Do we need food? We could get some of the like lesser, you know, gotten stuff. We don't need grain. But yeah, we're good. I think we're good on that one. We'll take a bit of hardwood, and we're going to turn the hardwood into shit. Not into actual shit, but you know what I mean. Turn it into some stuff. Let's go to the smithy and do some quick. Do that, just to make sure I've got... Again, we're just doing this because I want to get to the Enduring Smith and Control Smith. You know, two very important traits, I'd say. Another 22 grand there. So we're up to 336, so we are very close now to being to the point where I'm actually going to be content with, well, content with the amount of money we've got, but the problem is we're still lacking in thing. Now, what we could do is we could start caravans. I do have the caravan mod on where, you know, you gain trade XP via caravans and stuff, and I'm happy to use it. I just don't think it makes sense for a Dothraki to be trading. I know the Dothraki in this mod do trade, as we've accidentally attacked one of their caravans, but I just don't think it makes sense for Azak, because Azak is a raider through and through. But let's focus now on just getting these gone. Ow, you pricks. That hurt. On. I think it's, yeah, we've lost one troop already. It's alright. We could lose like half our army and I'd still be okay. Yeah, I can't believe these Pentoshi are proving to be annoying. God, Pentos. Absolute bastards, aren't they? There we go, put you down. You down. You down. Oops. Kind of ran that guy over there. There we go, beautiful. There's actually one thing I want to quickly check as well, because I just had an idea in my head. We just take everything, because I don't want to be leaving loot on the table again. That's just extremely stupid. Azak's leveled up his stewardship, so let's get mules. Always mules. Now, yeah, we've got a little bit more extra room, but actually what I wanted to do is I wanted to check my troops. I wanted to click on you, and I wanted to do this. Okay, so you can only have male or female. That sucks. I wanted to see if I could have like a male and female unit. Like start my... Oh, fuck off. I accidentally walked through them. I wanted to see if we could start our men as male and female. That way we could like progress like different trees. Oh, that's a Dothraki one. We can't attack you, but we can attack you. So this will be the last battle we do. This part, again, I apologize about this. It was a mess up on my part, obviously being out all day. I didn't expect to be as tired as I was. And I got home in time to record it. By the time I got home, I was just literally, I passed out. I fed my cats and literally just laid in bed, and that was it. I was gone. And I haven't even eaten today, and I don't have any food in the house. So I'm literally out. I didn't get any food because I got up too late to even go get some. So like, you know, it was one of those days where this was not intent. As you can probably tell, not my intention to stay asleep as long as I did. But shit happens, and hopefully you guys are just enjoying the Let's Plays, like I said. Oops. Go. And knock that guy over because he was in the way. The fact that I threaded that so beautifully there just shows that I'm a great archer. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, he didn't die from that? What bullshit. That was close. That actually wasn't close. It was close to the horse, maybe. Fuck off, you Associan bastard. Wait, I'm from Essos. Shit. There we go. Victory is ours as usual. Okay, we've nearly upgraded all of our troops again. Absolutely amazing. Oh, that's an actual party. We don't want to attack a party. That makes no sense. This guy, though, yeah, of course we do. I'll do one more battle because I'm feeling generous. And then we'll go sell this on Celtic Keep, and then we'll, you know, end the part, like I said. I just realized, like, the stuff that doesn't spawn is your side quiver and your shoulder stuff when you're in on this. Look, yes, my side quiver's not there. Oh, no, it is. It's literally just your shoulder pieces that don't spawn then when you're in first person, or don't show. Also, I apologize about the sniffling. I seem to have got a bit of a cold, which is lovely. Hopefully, it's nothing but a cold, but, you know, you never know. Especially around winter, I have a tendency to get actually ill around winter, which is just lovely. Like, I was ill for all of actual Christmas, which sucked. So hopefully I can get ill before I can be ill before my partner gets here. So obviously when she moves in, I don't have a problem. That would be the best case scenario, I'd say. Obviously, so we don't want. I don't want to be ill on Christmas, so she has to go to Momo's on her own. Actually, she wouldn't go then, would she? Well, actually, no, she probably would. I'd send her anyway, but like, what? Fuck off. Right. So yeah, so I think what my plan is for the next couple of parts after this is I think we're gonna like force ourselves to plan tier 4 as quick as possible. Raiding caravans and maybe doing the occasional battle against lords, but we don't want to ruin our relationship with lords too much. So we will need to use, you know, we'll need to recruit some people. And obviously, a lot of people get pissed off with you murdering, you know. I want to say rightfully so, but I honestly think the pricks are getting pissed off of me, bro. But basically, we don't want to piss off too many people. Let's go to Celtic Keep. So we've got some stuff to sell. Looks like we've got too many horses, so let's go. Yeah, we've got a herd of 0.86, which is really not something we want. So let's first things first, let's sell our prisoners. Okay, so we're minus 18 grand, but let's focus on selling you. But let's focus on selling this shit. So yeah, we have way too many summoners. Go down to 140. Get rid of you as well. You. Still got a massive herd. I'll sell all those. We are now overburdened, but we no longer have horses. But I guess that's okay. Actually, wait. Redo that. I want to quickly just do something. I want to keep. So we'll sell all that. We'll go down to 140 with you. We'll sell normal mounts because we won't need normal mounts ever. We'll keep war mounts for now, just because war mounts are still. I think war mounts will be will have some semblance of use. And then we'll just sell all this crap. And there we go. But unfortunately, guys, like I said, we're gonna have to end this part here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please follow me on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a share. But most importantly, guys, stay safe. Have a great day. Join the channel membership if you're interested, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys then.